Still on election 2016, the former executive director of the Media Foundation for West Africa, Professor Kwame Kakari, has joined calls on the media to refrain from calling uncertified election results ahead of the Electoral Commission.
Well, speaking at a TV3-sponsored lecture on the role of the media in a fair, peaceful and transparent elections, Professor Kakari cautioned that such declarations are a recipe for violent and communal conflict.
The role of the media in ensuring peace in the forthcoming election is being championed by various stakeholders despite concerns about the programming style and heated discussions between politicians on some media platforms. As part of the policing of the elections and the monitoring of the process, some media houses have over the years tried to call the election from provisional figures gathered from across the country. But Professor Kwame Kakari is advising against any hasty call of the final results by the media due to the polarized nature of Ghana's politics.
The Electoral Commission insists that it should be the only institution that should announce the results of elections. I think that as Ghanaians, we must welcome that, because it's a way of also avoiding confusion.
A board member of TV3, Befi Apenting, called for caution on the part of the media, saying they lacked the capacity to effectively call elections as pertains in advanced democracies.
It is going to be very risky if we go the way some of these other countries go, where they can make projections by looking at 5 or 10 constituencies or what they call exit polls, and then call. I mean, we don't have the capacity. I think we should admit that we don't have the capacity.
Speaking at the third in a series of lectures organized by TV3, the group CEO of Media General, Gary Alfonso, also called on journalists to stick to the principles and ethics guiding the profession.
I refer back to another quote from somebody who said that courage is perhaps the greatest virtue, because without it you cannot practice any other virtue. And I take it back to that day, because it says, without courage you cannot report the truth. Without courage you cannot withstand pressure from authority or power. With courage you cannot compromise your ethics.
The managing news editor for TV3, Beatrice Ajman Abe, called on media houses to invest in the training of their journalists to raise standards in the profession.
Recent events in media discourse and reportage has reminded us that we need to uproot holy tendencies that make journalists use their medium to publish falsehood and denigrate the reputation of institutions and companies.